hello, and welcome back once again to another stream of the arena. I am Ultimate Lash, and we're going to be resetting that. Okay, I got nothing good. Let's jump straight into it today. Let me know if I have brains. Let me know if I have a double audio thing going on, because I can kind of hear it in mine, but I don't know if that's mirrored in the chat. I would like to not have to reset my sound settings again, but that seems to be a common occurrence. Geez, I should figure that out sooner rather than later. Oh yeah. I should figure that out sooner rather than... Oh yeah, that sounds like a mirrored audio. Let's start with no. Okay, we got a circuitous route. Ooh, actually defend the right or circuitous route. That's a good hand. Okay, sound going bye-bye for like 2 seconds. Maybe not. Opponent, do something cool. One second. Ah. We will never be allowed to reset sound. This is fine. We'll just fuck around for a little bit. Why isn't Control-Alt-Delete working? Okay. Mine's bigger. Okay. Dang it! Got me while the shields were down. Well, I'm just bargaining away this lander token. Get a Tali and Meteor Golem. We'll get on my other dude. There we go. Easy peasy. Even while dealing with audio issues, because for some reason the audio software that I use likes to open twice. Ah well. A good start to the day. Grabbing a victory off the bat. Today was a bit of a panic day. I had to deal with some administrative stuff for work before I was even awake. No green. No ramp. At a certain point, I think the deck just hates us. We'll go down to 2. There we go. So we'll drop that, we'll drop that, we'll drop that, and we'll drop that. I don't know if we can beat a Tifa with this hand. Especially if they're actually playing good cards. It is a threat, kinda. Today's a glorious day because my cat has decided to stick around for a little bit. She's in my lap right now. She's sticking around to let me pet her. Yeah, she's purring. Unfortunately, the noise gate won't allow you to hear it. It's like, could they have a combat trick? I wish I did. A lightning bolt would have been amazing, but I had to mulligan it away. Because my deck hates me. It was like, you get one good game? And that's the end of that story. Maybe we can top deck some interaction. I mean, it's a bad turn too. This is my, like, one window of interaction. We're just gonna... Unless our opponent got called away from their keyboard, maybe if they pass through their next turn, we'd have a chance. Because if they've got a fetch, I think I die next turn. Because that would be power 2 goes to 3, double to 6. Landfall 6 goes to 7, double to 14. They hit me for... we might survive if they do literally nothing except for play a fetch land. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We might survive if they do actually nothing. Whoa-hey! Quick, let's play out the turn before they get a chance. Maybe if they went to, like, answer the door for a delivery, and they haven't returned yet, maybe we have a chance. We're only going to win because our opponent had a heart attack between turn 2 and turn 3. My favorite is when the opponent walks away from the keyboard at, like, when they have 7 cards in hand. So on their turn, they draw the 8th, and then the auto discarder actually picks a card for them. That's always fun. Because if our opponent lets us have another turn, then we Koglo the Tifa and we basically win. Okay, well, they just... Our opponent expired. It's fine. We take what we can get. When you win on the Molda 3 because your opponent had a heart attack on turn 3 and just walked away from their computer to try and get help. Alright, what do we got here? We got Brawl! Oh, this is not going to be a fun matchup. Well, at least we don't have to mulligan. Are they trying to figure out what our deck is by mulliganing down? Oh no! They're trying to lower their MMR. Okay, so the track is 1 earned victory by scooping, 1 by our opponent passing away, and 1 for our opponent wanting to lower their win rate so that they can play against smaller opponents. If this trend continues, we're just going to be able to click the play button and earn the quest rewards for finishing the day. Well, at least I didn't have to fight Brawl. Famulus. This is not a red hand. Otherwise, it was pretty good. This hand doesn't have a ramp spell. As you all know, we need a green source, a red source, and a ramp spell that costs 4. Should probably replace Cinderheart Giant. We just don't have stuff. Oh my god, did our opponent die before the game started? I mean, we will literally take every single victory that we can get, but... No, cat. You're so cute. Don't leave me. I stopped petting her for 2 seconds. She realized that sometimes I talk and then she just, like, noped. You know, if one of those mountains was a, ancient, tomb, I'd probably keep this hand. Because Primeval Titan is equivalent to a ramp spell. It's like 2 halves. No, this is a bad hand. This is fine. The Ring of the Lucci is, in fact, one of the backups. Do we want... I think that the 7/7 is probably the better choice. Alright, so what do? Playing Death Touch, whenever player sacrifices a non-token creature, create a 1/1, so they're going to be making a sacrifice a whole bunch. Is what I'm reading here. Whenever an insect, leech, slug, or worm you control attacks, lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. Excuse me? The heck? I guess insects aren't that good of a creature type. So you gotta take what you can get. A 2-mana 1/4? Is the game volume too loud? I mean, sure. Okay. Take 1. Alright. Play the mountain. Let's just draw a card. Because I'd like to say the Meteor Golem, it hits more things. Like, we can Meteor Golem their commander. We cannot Colosseum Behemoth their commander. Mirkwood Bats is actually a really good card. No, it just is trample. Yeah, so Forest, let's get in there. Because Meteor Golem's a good card to sacrifice a Thunderous Debut. Okay, Dark Ret. That's a good card. Professor Onyx. I don't think there's an infinite combo.
New job, new. This is my favorite part. Watch the life essence fade.
Alright, Thunderous Debut. Bargain the Meteor Golem. We've got that, Nature Godmode. Primeval Titan. Take that action. Give me the Arid Archway, and they come into play tapped, so there's no reason not to get the Bristling Backwoods. Let's return this here mountain. Oh, it's my go, is it? Alright. Well, I'm still gonna get that landfall. So let's give the Ancient Tomb and a command tower. Darkness seems pretty good. Sacrificing, though. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Sure.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
Okay. Whenever a creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. This creature can't be blocked. Okay. My turn. Landfall. Go face. Get 2 lands. And there it is. Primeval Titan landfall seems pretty good. Get a pack out of it. Hell yeah. What's in the store today? Ooh, shiny. If only I could afford these. Oh, those are so sweet. I have a different account that actually I put money into that I think that I'm gonna log into after stream's over and grab a couple of those. Ooh, a Scavenger Grounds. It's good. I like this card a lot. The problem is the color requirements in this deck make it so that I can't really afford a lot of colorless or tap lands. Some really stringent requirements. Alright, courteous, our nemesis. I don't have a lot that can deal with you. Where's my anything? Still not. Okay, we got one. We got no green. Cool. That is probably the closest we're gonna get. Oh, I only have to drop 2. That's fine. One, two, three, yeah. Another land's good. Another not arid archway is good, specifically. Whoop. Get out of here. Yeah, little scorpion. Alright, our opponent is thinking very hard. Do I keep up interaction? They're going to be able to play their commander, but do I need to do anything about it? Probably not. We'll keep up safekeeping. Because sometimes they have a kill spell. And just gain 1 life. Okay. +1/+1 counters. Alright, our opponent's setting up pretty well. Yep. Yep. My turn. Alright. We've drawn a lot of ramp. You know what we don't have? Anything to actually do with it. It is a little bit of a problem. I need to top deck a threat right now, or this game's done. And it needs to be a good threat. Well, it wasn't. Wasn't either of those things. That was a basic mountain. Truly, our deck hates us the most when we have the most to lose. I think I'm not going to attack somehow. Yeah. Our opponent has nothing but gas. They actually hit anything? Yep. Of course they did. Of course our opponent has trample as well from somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Deck has decided that we get ramp. Nothing to do with it. Just ramp. Absolute feast or famine deck. You know, I think that this deck would benefit, out of all the decks I've ever built, this one would benefit the most from fetch lands to make more non-games not happen. Okay, we got a green source, a red source, some ramp, something to do. This is probably the best hand we've received all day. No, I think there was one that was better. Definitely up there. One of the top two. I like your mountain play so much, I will do the same. Alright, Tybalt, what you got? Got another mountain. Wrapping into a Mind Stone. What I have, though, is... Guarding Town. Take Ruby, take a damage, hit them for one. Bring them back down to my level. They have a mountain. They have a signet of the arcane variety. They've got a Brigdy, God of Storytelling. Oof. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could have a Vorinclex. Vorinclex only gets mountain, or forest. Let's discard a forest. Ramp? Where we're going, we don't need ramp. And then they get the Eternity Elevator. Okay. Sarkon's Unsealing. Okay. Okay. Let's cycle. Well, okay. So that, if I can actually play this, then yeah, let's just fight their commander. Get in there with Vorinclex. They have a Mox Opal. They have the Eternity Elevator. They've got a robot. Station it for 2, station it for another 3. Do we just win? We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, let's just... Epic proportions wins games. I don't know why. Just a flashy 7/7, 7 mana, +5/+5 and trample. Cloud of Darkness. Apparently I have this one already. A 5 mana 3/3 flying. That's a interesting set line to start with. Particle Beam. When Cloud of Darkness enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -/-. -X/-X. X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay. Removal on a stick. Neat. We are proceeding on 2 out of 3 quests. Doing fine. We're doing the Lord's work. Speaking of the Lord's work, f***ing Vivi. Okay. Defend the Right is really good. That's... Shockingly, this is a keepable hand. Unless our opponent actually counterspells our commander, which they are wont to do. Oh. Oh. What a lad. Alright, let's throw away our commander into the counterspell. Syncopate. Oh, Scatter Ray. You don't see that as often. Well, what can you do? Yep. Well, I don't think we got this. I wish they had asked me if I had fun. Vivi needs a nerf. I mean, my deck's ridiculous, but in the fairest way possible. Oh, my baby girl! Deval. One of my favorite decks. There's no green source here. There's a green source, there's a ramp. There's a thing. Yeah, I mean, it do work. Oh, that's a good card, actually. Kinda like that. I didn't draw a land. I needed a land there. Huh. Disaster. I drew the opposite of a land, a 9-drop. Very fancy card, though. But yeah, no, it's, This is why everybody hates you. don't even have the lands, am I right, emote? Oh wow, our opponent's got the thing. Hey look! Friggin' lands. I'm basically returned to curve. That's to all. Well, if they don't have artifact removal... Sure. They're in good colors to artifact removal, though. Artifact or creature. See, this would be less of a non-game if I could actually have played it, but... Our deck just decided we didn't get lands for 2 or 3 turns. Jesus, they're popping off better than I ever did. Hey, mana drain's gone. Still Explorer is such a bonkers magic card. Yep. Our opponent just is to do whatever they want to do, and we're stuck here scrabbling at nothing because we can't draw lands. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this game got away with us when our deck decided to time walk ourselves twice. But since Steel Hellkite is a hell of a magic card, and we've got one piece of interaction in our hand, we have to stand here and click through all of our opponent's bullshit till the end of time. And we don't have a stabilizing card. There's nothing you can really do. We don't have come from behind cards. We just get to live. We don't even do anything. Tival comes back. Hey, look, it's Grist.
Grow forth from the rot.
Alright, we still don't even have enough to play Bahamut, because we literally cannot draw, lands. It is impossible. Passage Surge doesn't even work. Let's see, you cost 1, so if we were to attack, we would destroy all of their, weenies? Because their opponent isn't going to block right now. Let's just see if we can get rid of Grist. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to hit an opponent. Alright. Do we get a Taval? It's not like they can't just recast it. They're thinking, how does this card not... Okay. This stuff's too big. Can't do shit. We can't do anything either. I'll just throw down that. At least we'll have a board. Oh, they want all 7 of those on top, not even rearranging them. Probably. They reduce the cost on their commander. They play their commander. They play the way to get their commander cheaper back. Yeah, I don't think that we can come back from this. What's that? Nyxweaver? That's not a good card for this deck, actually. I don't think. I mean, it probably is. It's fine, but I don't run it. What are you bringing back? Hell the Profane? I don't know. I can't even see what they're targeting. Whenever a card name deals combat damage to a player, turn target region on the battlefield. Sure. Our opponent continues to play around. If we can top deck a land, an untapped land, we might be able to Bahamut their commander. Then they have to think about if they want to drop the Goldkeeper under the bus. They probably would. Exhaust something else. We can't even tell what they're targeting. Alright, well... I can't beat a Safekeeper. Bahamut becomes entirely irrelevant at that point. Let this be a lesson to you kids. If you miss 2 land drops against one of the most snowbally commanders in the history of this format, you probably could just... scoop. Scooping is a fair option at that point. Alright, we got Titus. Titus decks, I think, tend to linchpin around the commander a little bit. We gotta defend the rider, but we don't have any ramp. We have ramp, we have stuff. Okay, this one we'll keep. Up the Frontier is the best of these cards just because we have 2 deserts that are worth playing. Here's a forest. No interaction because our deck is allergic to it. We only get it sometimes, as a treat. There's only 5 of them. It just doesn't come up. Get in there. We don't got anything to do with that mana anyway. I, of course, play the Encouraging Dragonstorm anyway, even though the other one is better. Let's see if we can curve into Drakaseth. Every once in a while, that gets people to scoop. Hey, Yuna. Missed our land drop. Okay, well, in that case, we got a Vorinclex so that we can hit our land drops. No attacks. Yuna's got too big of a dumpy. Yuna dumpy too big. There's Titus, and it's too big to deal with. Would you look at that? I could activate Vorinclex. I think I'm gonna drop this giant, though. We'll trade a Vorinclex if he wants to. No. That's an interesting choice. I think that just to spite him, I'm gonna activate Vorinclex next turn. Sure, but the drawing doesn't really work. Ah, interesting. Alright, so... yeah, let's just activate this. We got a Meteor Golem, and we got... sorry, 7 doubts. Destroy the Shiva. Our opponent has seen enough. They were planning on tapping down our entire board forever. That was their plan? That was their only plan? That was the plan that they had. It wasn't a good enough plan. The plan did not survive interaction. Helga! This is gonna be fatties like me. Oh, this is rough. You hate to see both of those. You hate to see not red, but an Arid Archway instead. Okay, we got 2 colors, we got a ramp spell, let's go. We'll drop the common. Fine. We got a Raging Ravine. I got a fancy border on this one. Or look at that. Oh, our opponent's ramping. Going first and ramping. Our opponent's not playing fair. Eh. Throw down the ring. Probably should have done Dragonstorm because it's less likely to be removed, but maybe we can catch their removal if I got it. Catching removal, though, is not great since they're so far ahead. Well, they're just going to cast their commander. That's fine, too.
drop the Sire. He's a good card. No Death Touch, though. Godma gives haste to itself. Even starting town would be useful. We got Dales. Double vigilance. Boom. First strike. Boom. Our opponent has a plan. We don't know what the plan is, but they have it. Oma. Oh, that's a big boy. Eight, 12, Ward 4. Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9. I cannot become big enough. Big enough to survive, though, which is probably good enough. That might work. Since we're giving things haste. Opponent? Do they have the counterspell? They do not. It's unfortunate for them. Vigilance haste. Haste wins games. Ruby big. Exile target creature. Sure. We gain even more life. Gonna say, that's still lethal? Math is for blockers. Let's mess with their math a little bit. $55 life and Ruby for the win. Yeah. Just a little bit too swift for them. Alright, new card. Stolen Uniform. Creature control and target equipment. Gain control of that equipment. Attach it to the chosen creature. When you lose control of that equipment this turn, if it's attached to a creature you control, unattach it. Okay. So just yoink a thing. It's Grip of Phyresis, I think, is the card name, but 2 mana cheaper. And not as good. We're still well on our way into earning these daily quests. And yet so far away. Raphellos, I've dreaded this day. And men on turn 3. I believe that they ramp harder than us. There's no green in hand. There's no red in this hand. Green, red, and there's no ramp in this hand. The lightning bolt's good. Do we just take this? Sure. Bye, Tolly. Goodbye, you. Goodbye, you. they Crow Mox into the feathers. Cross down the ruby. No attacks. If they were fellows this turn, we just lightning bolt it. Land. The bad land. We can't actually take that. Get in there. We need a basic land. That will work. Ellis is back. The beatdown begins. And now they have all the lands to do anything they want to do. Luckily, we have a Pinnacle kill ship to deal with a fatty. Comes down. That's cute. They give him a little ability to tell you how much he's tapping for. The Tarrasque. But that is Ward. That is Ward 10. I can't deal with that. It even has haste. Well. We can stop the next one. Yeah, now they've already got their value. They can just ramp into it. Yeah. Nope. Alright. We did what we could. But the Tarrasque seems pretty alright. They did what we wanted to do, but we didn't do it better. Yeah, sometimes it's just the one creature. It sticks, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ward 10, Trample Haste fights everything. No red. Red, but no ramp. Ramp. Okay, this is keepable. We'll toss back the Breaching Dragon Sword. Drop down Forest. Forest, so that I remember that I have a Snakeskin Veil, which will probably save Ruby's life next turn. This turn, it's going to save Ruby's life. No attacks. Opponent plays a land, tries to kill Ruby. Hopefully it's not a sacrifice effect. Absolutely fucking not. Ruby having haste becomes relevant once again. Good night, sweet prince. Tippy tap. Tippy taps. No. I wanted that though. Not that I was actually going to use it for anything. Well, seeing Behemoth, draw a card. We've had to make this choice before. Opponent has all the kill spells. No haste. Lot. Dragon Mantle. Use the archive. Give me, let's see. I could get back Coliseum Behemoth? Cast it this turn? Not this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get it back next turn. Discard that forest. It's fine. Fire breathing. Think. Let's just cast it. Get back to the behemoth. We will drown them in value. This is highway robbery. That's their commander. They have started their engines, though. What if we fought their commander? Yep, death touch. Nope. Well, what can you do? Just go ahead and do this. Alright. It's not the worst. Not the best. This is also pretty awful. Give me a forest. And an Ice Till Explorer. Well. Ruby can get in for, it would be, she 4. We've run out of cards. Our opponent's still playing stuff. That one. Block there. Block, there. Boom. Like, stop doing things. You've already won. The deck kind of sputtered a little bit at the end. Just a little knockback. Didn't give me the right removal. There was a lot of removal, but Aurelia's pretty good. Oh, we got ramp. We got 2 colors. We even got to line up the shot. Could do that. It's not a haste though. We could do this. This. Whatever you're trying to do, I don't want to have to deal with that card. Get in there. That's a lot of damage. Let's not do that. Okay, so Glacier Godma. We do mountain. We cannot do that, so let's just activate this. Getting a forest. In. Our opponent likes their rocks. I mean, not mana rocks, but like hand trippy rocks. Yeah. Boom, boom, win? Opponent's deck was very greedy. Brawling Mage! Heck yeah. And we completed the quest. Alright, so Brawling Mage is 150 Brawl games. We get Ready Brawl. With that sucker. We also have enough for... Ooh. We have enough for a pack, but if we win... No, we're not getting more gold from that. If we win another game... We play more things, then we get 750, which I think gets us 2 packs. And if we... I'm trying to math. Yeah, let's keep going. If we can get a little bit more, then we can get an epic mythic pack and a regular pack today. But if not, then we can just get a regular pack. We got technical ramp. We got that. This hand seems as bad as it seems. This hand is technically keepable. Kick. Okay. That's rough. And we discard. this dragon. Alright. Mountain. They're tapped out, so Sylvan Primordial seems good. You can draw that card. I'm just going to destroy your Heuristic Study. Turn it into a forest. It's kind of a chunky boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after that, we still have stuff to do. Paying 3 and getting 16 is kind of bonkers. Let's drop the Godmaw. No attacks this turn. We might be able to sneak in a cheeky win if they don't kill us this turn. Okay. You got trample yet? No. Interesting. Do we go for the win? No, I think we can hold back. We might be able to sneak in the cheeky win with the Astral Titan. Okay. Hardened Scales, yep, that is another card that belongs in that deck. Yep. 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 The big boy. Math is for blockers? Hey. 1, 2, 3. Calamity and a Rampaging Brontodon, I think is better than... Calamity copying Sylvan Primordial destroys a lot of his stuff. We'll just send them his way. Okay, it's an attack trigger. It didn't actually... Sylvan Primordial would have been better. This is fine. Yes, yes. Okay. That was a misplay on my part. Hopefully we can still pull it off. Holy. Jeez, okay. Yep. Oh, man. They have a fight spell? They do. Yeah, that's fair. Calamity's a pretty good card. Yeah, I have an indestructible blocker now, and you still don't have trample. Okay. When it discards down to hand size, we have to try and win now. Let's return this mountain. Let's play this mountain. Activate this. Get a forest. Swing in. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Take action. Get a couple things. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Our opponent has seen enough. There were a couple times where that could have gone either way, but... Whew. Hey, a pack. $2,000 exactly. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and grab some packs. We'll have a pack opening moment. I think that's 3. All right. First pack. Ooh, some new cards. Nothing for this deck, though. Ooh, Stirring Wildwood. Nice to have. Space-Time Anomaly. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. That could be fun. There's a specific deck that I'm pretty sure that goes in. Vanishing Light, sure. Oh, a Mythic. We got Darkness. The Dominion Bracelet. Ah. Is this a card for this deck? I don't think so, but it could be. It'd be silly to try. Unless. Surveil 2, no. I think I already have you. Biotech Specialist, that's a card. I've seen people monkeying around with this card and building decks around it. Oh hey, it's me. Alright. Heal up. Bunch of life. Life gain in this deck is kind of wonky because there's only 1 or 2 cards that actually grant it. White or blue spells. So if we want to get 500 quest, we'd have to switch it up. Switching it up's not the worst idea. We go into standard brawl now. Of course. I don't know how I could have expected anything different. How did this deck work? Well, we have a Scorching Dragonfire. Scorching Dragonfire might deal with Vivi. Planes. Our opponent's thinking. They think. Why is this in here? Just because it's a bigger card? Alright, well, the opponent can keep up their stuff. If you want to scry or something, now's the time. Do you want to windmill slam the Vivi? No. They're testing the waters first, seeing if it's safe. They still got a counterspell. For some reason, we're the control deck now. So... Scorching Dragonfire. Our opponent had the counterspell. Look at that. Flippin' called it. And Stasis Snare? Get rid of it anyway? They didn't scoop. This is bad. I didn't actually think that we would get this far. Because we're an aggro deck. And they're, yeah. They're just popping off without their commander, because the commander's a big threat, but the deck doesn't actually need it. It's still a ridiculous deck. Let's see. Whenever this creature becomes a target of spell ability you control, it gets plus one, destroy target by enchantment. Sure. I think that we... Probably not. Do this. Do you want to counter that one? No? Okay. Our opponent's getting a clue. Ye olde Slate of Hand. Our opponent continues to pop off without their commander. We're just playing Magic now with this sort of Damocles hovering over our head. Or Vivi could come down at any time and just blow us away. Joaquin kind of demands answers even if I don't actually have questions to ask next to her. Your opponent's like, what is this pile and why am I not already winning? Sure. Block. No, I said block. Do they have the 1 damage? They do. Up. Treasure. Alright, another mountain. This fucking thing. Toss down the Narabella. Resolve. Resolve. Autopay. Still got enough to Nettle Guard if we need to. Nettle Guard's actually too big to trigger Arborabella. I didn't even notice. Roller Crusher Ride. Up. Overcosted commander kill. And then we take 2. Alright, we could just hardcast some stuff. I think we would rather... Oh, that's 4. So we'd have 2 left. That gets us Collision Course. It's not really that good. But it would start ticking down. Oh, we could just do that in the commander. No, we can't. We will hold up the Collision Course. We'll see what they want to do.
Tail? Oh, crocked. I'm an otter. I'll just invent a solution.
Why can't I do this? Oh, it's a sorcery. Never mind. I thought Collision Course was an instant. That is awkward. Yep, definitely should have hardcast that. What'd you discard? Into the Royal? Sure.
Well, gotta work with what's available. Another genius idea by Raul Zarek.
You got first strike or anything? No? Okay, well, let's see. Ooh. We drew a land.
Together we can shift the current.
got a board. We're doing stuff. They've got a VV again.
There's evidence here somewhere.
See, but our opponent's still actually in it because their commander can still just pop off. Do they got the counterspell? They do not. Do they have a stifle? They have a hexproof and
Gotta work
indestructible.
with what's available.
So it's a 2/5, so we can just, if we YOLO it, we do... Fuck it! Magic was not won by the weak. Yeah, that's correct. If you can't kill the commander, that is correct. We've managed to drag this game. My aggro deck has managed to make the game last long enough. Yep.
I have a plan.
With so many otters.
Think big.
No. I need that. I need that to win. No. That's my commander, though. I need that to win, too. I don't think I actually have any haste enablers in this deck, so that might be it. Oh, are we 1 mana short? Dis-a-fucking-pointing. YOLO. You have to block it. It's lethal if you don't. That's a very strategic way of not dying.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
What a ridiculous deck. We managed to kill the commander 3 or 4 times, I think. And they're still gonna pull out a victory.
This will work. I'll just invent a solution.
Ral's keeping them in this game. Probably should have dealt damage to Ral, actually. Do they have it? Because we got a secret second combat phase on one of our moths if they don't.
New world requires new strategies. Gotta work with what's available.
If they find a burn spell, they win. Well, I guess I just block at the moth, but... They probably have Monstrous Rage, right? At this point, they've seen half their deck. Seen another half their deck. Niv Mizzet. Oh. That's a card. Holy crap. That was a good game. That was probably one of my best games ever. I feel like calling it short. There's going to be no possible game that could be better than that. I'm in shock. Like, you can't see it on my face, but I can't even comprehend what happened. Oh my god. Ooh, we beat that VV in a fair game. Was it a mistake to not attack the Ral? The Ral probably would have taken them... would have put them back in the game. I finished my quests. I had an amazing start, some slumps in the middle, nothing too horrendous. Just a bunch of the shuffler deciding I was going to lose. Switch deck, have the single greatest match of my career. I feel like anything after this would be an anticlimax. I don't want to end early, but like, I think I'm going to end early. I'm in shock. Wow, I really wish that my friend had showed up to this. But no, he's retired. Goodness gracious. Alright, get in the comments if you've ever had a game better than that last one. A better pull-off with a jank deck thrown together in less than 20 minutes, beating the tier 1 28% of the meta deck. Let me know. Get in the comments. Tell me how you did it. Give me a story. I want to read them. Hello, cat. My other cat's here. Oh, what's the rest of the week looking like? Okay, so tomorrow was Clair Obscure, and then Hand Cam. Need to figure out what I'm painting. Do I want to print something? I could throw something in before bed. And just, print something new out and prime it before Hand Cam. There's still enough time. I would need to go and find something cool to paint. I don't want to do something big because I've still got issues with the airbrush and all the issues that entails. I don't know. I'll find something. But yeah, I'm gonna call it early. That was amazing. I'm gonna ride this high for the rest of the night. Thank you for watching the VOD. if indeed you still are. Other than that, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and bye.